Hi guys and welcome to today's video. Today something came in the mail. I'm very excited about it. So I've seen this palette so hyped and everyone was saying, is it the best palette of the year? You know, it's up there as a top contender. And yeah, lots of people have been hyping it up. It went out of stock quite a few times, but it recently came back into stock and I managed to get my hands on it. If you're thinking of what, I've probably put it in the thumbnail of this video, but it is the Cosmic Brushes Serenity palette. I have never ordered from Cosmic Brushes. I didn't even know who the brand were until, well, obviously Angelica Nyqvist. She is my love. I love her. I love all the videos she does. I think she's brilliant. I saw her video on this and she was like, this is probably one of the best palettes of the year. And then it went out of stock about 50 million times. But all credit where credit is due though, the brand have restocked it quite a few times and I think they're going to restock it again before the end of the year, if I'm not mistaken. They definitely said they would restock it, and it's not limited edition, which is really good to know. But I managed to get my hands on it and yeah, it's about £20 I think I paid for it. I think it was about £20, and it is a UK brand, which is always great. But yeah, let's just get straight into it. This is the first time I've taken it out of the bubble wrap, so I'm kind of nervous to even look at it. Hopefully it's not smashed, but if you want to see me play around with this, then just keep on watching. Okay, here we go. Take the slip out. Oh, the slip's exactly the same, which is quite nice because that means I can get rid of the slip. Okie dokie then, here we go. Oh, the slip's exactly the same. Okay, well that's kind of cool because I get to get rid of the slip now. Sometimes when the box is exactly the same as the actual packaging, unless it's something that I want to protect, you know, like a really nice decaled packaging or whatever, I can just get rid of the slip and it makes it so much more easier to access. Here we go, here's the packaging and it looks like nothing's broken. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited for this. Oh, this looks so beautiful. So I'm sure you've probably seen this palette before, so I'm not going to spend like too long reviewing it as such. I'm not really reviewing it, I just wanted to try it out because everyone else is hyping this up and I'm like, I want this, I want to join in the fun. I was like, I got that FOMO, and like I said, it's roughly about £20. Wow, I'm really excited. Okay, I'm going to swatch this out and show you swatches. Like I always do, I'll do them on the back of my hand because I like to do that. It's like a nice smooth template. I can rotate it nicely, show you all the shifts if there are any. It looks like there's some beautiful metallic shades and some beautiful mattes. There's also actually a really weird colour selection. I didn't really realise how weird it was until I got it in my hands. There's that peach, but that lime green and the murky greens and the sky blue, the lavender, the periwinkle. It looks really cool. I love the colour story. I think it's very different. And it's like a really cool, like fairy, grungy fairy, and I like grungy fairy vibes. So yeah, those are the swatches. I hope you enjoyed those. It does look like, I haven't swatched it as of yet, it does look like there's some like duochrome sort of shades, but that might just be how it's looking in the pan. But I'm really excited to swatch this out and show you, but let's just get straight into it. I think, as always, the rest of my makeup is going to be down below. There was a short stint where I was really not good at doing that and I kept forgetting to write all the products down, but I've got back into the groove of doing that now. So every product that I have on my face today will be in the description bar down below if you care to check it out. And I'm just putting a little bit of the ABH primer on my eyes. I don't know how this palette is going to perform, but some palettes are just better when you apply some primer. I've also got a bit of staining on my eyelids. Okay, all primed up. I have no idea what I want to do with this palette. However, I've got this like t-shirt on ready. Okay, so hopefully there's no dinner down this because guarantee that I would have dinner on my shirt. It's like this really cute sweatshirt that I got from River Island. It's like Arizona. Got like all this cute vibe going on. And I think I want to kind of, when I pull the palette, hello. When I have the palette next to me, I feel like this is kind of the vibe I want to go for. This pulls more green, but like the blues, there's no yellow in here, but like the blues and that lime green, I feel like it could complement what I'm wearing. And I quite like to complement what I'm wearing with my eyeshadow. It's just something I enjoy doing. So let's bring you in a little bit closer. I actually have no idea what I want to do, but I kind of want to use like this minty green and the vibrant green together. And then maybe like this or this on the lid, maybe this one. Okay, I think what I want to do is kind of go from like green and then kind of like a green to purple, and then maybe I can like try and add in a little bit of the blues for depth. Yeah, I think I want to like use this blue for the deepening shade and then like these purples to kind of blow it out, and then these greens in the middle, and then we'll figure something out for the lid. Perhaps one of these two. So that's what I want to do. I want to go straight into this one, Moss. I'm going in. There's no kickback on the pan, which looks nice. Ooh, that is full pigment. Okay. think because I want to fit as many colours as I possibly can onto here, I'm going to just try and keep it nice and small. I think then what I want to do is take Sorbet, this bright lime green, and kind of just take that on a bit of a fluffier brush and blend it out maybe. And then I'm going to go into Spring. I'm going to go back into Moss with that little brush, the original shade, and just re-intensify that a little bit there. I think then what I want to do is go into this shade here, which is called Awake, and then into Pixie, this darker purple, and just kind of continue it along. I want to kind of, I don't know what I want to do. I just want to continue it. I think I'm going in and out of focus. I want to try and zoom in and see if it makes a difference. I'm going to go into Pixie. I'm then going to go into, I'm so drawn between River here and Mood. I think maybe this one would be better, River. I'm going to just take Awake, the periwinkle like bluey purple shade we used. I just want to go along here, kind of blending it together. I'm just going to take a plain brush and just try and diffuse this a little bit. I'm going to take the shade Echo, this little blue shade here. It's really beautiful, and because I've got River on the lower lash line, I'm just going to use this to kind of diffuse River, which is already on my lower lash line. I really want to try and use as many colours as I possibly can without it looking too chaotic. I know that I want to put this one on the inner corner, that's for sure, and that's Opal. And I think this one would be kind of cute like in the inner corner. Maybe I can do 3 across the lid, maybe these 3 here. This can be like the inner part, this can be like the outer part, and that can be in the middle. So we've got like a transition, and I can layer this to kind of merge the two. Thoughts? Sorry, I'm like totally out of frame. So basically these two. I want to take a flat brush. I will say that I usually just use my fingers for metallics, so we might revert to that because that's where my comfort zone is. But let's go in the green first. Oh, that picks up nicely. I'm just going to give it a little spritz because I always do. I want to just try it with my finger. Yeah, just as I thought. It's just going to give more intensity with the finger. I just like metallics with my finger, okay? I just think it looks nicer. I'm going to go into Ether, which was the shade next to it. Because it's kind of like a topper shade, I'm just taking it all the way out to the inner corner because I can still see the depth of the blue. And I'm just going to press it like so. Oh my goodness, this look, it's sexual. I'm going to take a small amount on a brush of Ether, just to kind of be a bit precise when it comes to the crease. Oh, I love like greens and purples. Like this to me is like, yes, I love it. I feel like a grungy fairy. I love it. I'm going to go into Odyssey, this one here, picking up on the brush. I don't know if I want to go in the, do I want to go like down the centre? Because I feel like down the centre is like pretty cool already. I want to put a little bit in the inner part here. Oh my god, that's so beautiful. I'm going to use it as an inner corner. Sod it. That is stunning. I'm not even spraying it. I'm just using it dry. I do really want to use Opal. I haven't swatched it yet. I'm concussed. I think I might have served myself well. I'm going to take Opal and put it in the centre of the lid and just dot it on the top of the brow bone because I've almost set myself up for this, where I didn't put this one on the centre of the lid. I put it in the inner corner and it kind of goes nicely. But this opal shade kind of leans green and blue. So I'm thinking it go really nicely in the centre and then like dotted with this blank spaces right here. Oh my gosh. Yes. Oof. Okay. Wait, what do I do? I'm just gonna take that blank brush that I used earlier with nothing on it and just diffuse that dot of shimmer. Put a tiny bit more on and diffuse. I feel amazing. I feel amazing. I'm just gonna take my finger. I like to do this, by the way, when I'm doing this sort of eye, and just kind of prod around. I just feel like it blends it nicely. So I'm gonna add a little bit more purple because I feel like it's kind of got lost in the mix. So I'm gonna go into Pixie with a tiny little blending brush and just add in a tiny bit more because I want the purple to be seen, you know? And then I'm just gonna go back into Moss real quick with the same brush. I'm just gonna wipe it off a little bit just to re-intensify that green. I'm gonna go back into Sorbet as well. Okay, beautiful. I'm gonna go repeat this on the other eye. Hopefully I can get this all correct and remember where I've placed the shadows, and then I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I have put mascara and some lashes on. I don't particularly like these lashes too much. I don't like what they do to the outer corner. They're very droopy, so I've actually had to like stick them on my eyelid to like make them look a bit more raised. They're the Eyelure Party Perfect ones. And what I've done is in my waterline, I've just put a bit of blue liner. This is Colourpop's DTLA. It kind of merges in with that river shade that we put in the outer corner. I think I quite like that. I was between this one and Spoon, the green one. But I think we're gonna run with this. I bloody love the Colourpop eyeliners. They're so creamy. Oh my god, I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. So here we are from far back. I feel like a grungy fairy and I absolutely love that vibe. This palette is, you know when you want to play around with makeup more, like I want to take this off, I don't want to take this off, I want to take this off and play with it again. Like I just want to play around with it. I think this is going to be a palette that I play around with all week. This is something that I kind of wish I did like 3 looks 1 palette, but I just don't have time. I work a full-time job and you know I've got a house to run and things like that. Unless you want to see me showcase this in another video, I'm more than happy to do that and kind of incorporate it into a chatty style video. More than happy to do that, and I might do that because this is so pretty. I try to use as many shades as possible. We used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I feel like 12 out of 20 shades is not bad at all. I'm really keen to use this beautiful coral shade and maybe like tie it in with the purples. Like these two here look beautiful. Even these two here with the opal shade or this shade. I really like this palette. I can see why people like it. It's such a beautiful palette. It blended really beautifully. There were some textures in here as well. Not in the form of like duochromes. Obviously I still haven't swatched this, so you would have seen the swatches. I'll throw up the swatches again now for you. I'm about to just do that in a second, but these are all beautiful. There are definitely toppers and then there's metallics. Like that green shade was a proper metallic and the purple shade we used was a topper. Again, opal was a topper. I wouldn't say it's a standalone. It kind of had its sheer properties to it. This is such a stunning palette. I can see why people like it. I'm so excited and ready, anticipating Cosmic Brushes releasing another palette. Something next year would be really cool. They've already got the, I think it's the Royal Rose palette. Is it the Royal Rose? Something like that. It's like rosy pinky shades, and then the Serenity palette. Let me know down below if you've got this palette, if you've picked it up, if you're planning on picking it up. It is a UK brand, so for all my UK babies, I am a UK baby. For all my UK babies out there, it was only 20 quid, which I feel like sounds like a lot, but actually, you know, I recently tried out a Game of Thrones palette from Makeup Revolution and that was £26. And okay, yeah, it was double the shades, but this is double the quality. You know where I'm going with that? That this is really, really nice. I'm rambling on. I think it's fair to say that I really love this palette. I want to be using it tomorrow for work because I want to look like a beautiful fairy frolic grungy thing. I love it. Thank you guys for watching. If you have enjoyed, thumbs this video up. Let me know down below what you think of Cosmic Brushes and the Serenity palette. Let me know all your thoughts. I love reading your comments and interacting with you guys. So yeah, take care, stay safe, thumbs this video up, subscribe, ring the bell, do all those lovely things, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!